Hey guys. Okay, so I'm back now. We were buffering, we were having problems. It is looking better. You give me 1 second, I'll be right back, okay? Okay guys, we're back, and I think it's better. I'm gonna grab some crystals, be right there. We need to straighten things out. Maybe they will help. I'm back. Hello. Okay, who's hanging in there with me? Cool. Let's see. Is everybody still here? Okay. Can you guys see the chat? I can see the chat. Turn on the light, get some more light. We need to see. I brought some crystals because obviously we need some help here. Okay, so let me just reset my brain, okay? Because all that interference was interfering, right? All right, guys, so give me a second. Okay, you guys, I think I'm ready. Okay, so for my water signs, this is for water signs or water signs cross watchers is also welcome. So this is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. If you're not one of those or cross watching, you are welcome to hang out, but we're doing readings for water signs tonight, but don't worry, I'm going to get to your element, okay? These weeknight readings, I need to do a little, I can't stay on as long, so I have to limit who I read for, okay? All right, guys, so throw out a number between 1 and 20. Please stick with your same number. And we are going to go again. Chat is not enabled. Can you guys see the chat? Okay, I'm getting chat. So, Jax, can you try to chat? Okay, all right. I just have to read now. Hopefully everything will go smoothly. Okay. Whew. Okay, there we go. Okay, no buffering. Yay, I like it. Okay, you guys, if you picked your number, stick with the same number. Throw it out now. There are only 7 folks in the chat, so we have a pretty high likelihood that you'll get your reading. Okay, so we're going to start with number. Throw your number out there if you haven't yet. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I've got a lot of numbers. Okay. Here we go, guys. And so the next one's going to be a number 4. Do we have a number 4? Number 4. I love lottery, but it's funny because I kind of feel like I'm Sandra John, it's your turn. If you're still here, Sandra, would you go ahead and post your question? Sandra. Hello. She might have left, you guys. She might have left. There you are. Hi, Sandra, the Scorpio. Darling, go ahead and ask your question, okay? Make sure it's an answer that a question you're ready to hear the answer to, and limit it to one question. So we'll do your reading right now. We'll get to Sandra. How is Kenneth feeling for you? What is Kenneth feeling for you? Let's see. And you are separated. Okay, darling. Let's see how he's feeling toward you at this time. Okay, well, fine. Hanged Man in reverse. He's beginning to see things differently. He does see you as someone who is doing really well. He sees you as doing very well independently, okay? So he may be feeling that you're better off being independent or being independent of him, although I don't think he wants to see you with anybody else, right? However, he is beginning to see things differently than maybe he did in the past with the Hangman and reverse. We also have the World in reverse, which indicates to me in a love reading that you are no longer the center of his world, okay? But he's seeing something differently. So let me clarify the Hangman for you, Sandra. Let me clarify the Hangman for you. Oh, I am buffering again. Oh, man. But it's not so bad. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, he feels like things didn't work out the way he had hoped they did. But he's beginning to recognize that he doesn't have control over everything. And especially with the connection in his relationship with you, he's recognizing that he has to see things differently because things did not go his way, okay? So this is actually in an interesting way. I feel like he's evolving and beginning to be more enlightened into the way things were between the two of you, okay? And I'm going to clarify the World card as well. He also feels like, yeah, it's not a time to manifest anything new with you. Okay, so I don't really see, oh, hi, much love. I don't really see him trying to make a move towards you at this time or trying to reconnect with you. I do feel like he doesn't want you to be with anybody else. I feel like it's almost in a way he wants to look at things differently, and he likes the way he sees you as an independent person. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Those were pretty clear messages that came through. So, that's interesting, and thank you so much for sharing your life with us and allowing me to do your reading. It was a blessing, Sandra. Okay, thank you so much. All right, guys, so if you just popped in, hi, much love to all. We are doing, you have to be either a water sun sign, which is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or you can do a cross-watch reading for a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? And so if y'all will go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 20. 1 and 20, you can type it. Just do not change your number. Need more information? Check the description box, okay, on how to get personal readings and all the good stuff. Okay, we've got some numbers. I'm going to go ahead and pull one. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Tabitha. Oh, we have a number 7. Do we have a number 7? It popped out. I think that's Salma. Salma, you can go ahead with your question. You can go ahead with your question. It's your turn. I love my water, people. I love my waters. Will P and I be together? Will P and I be together? Will P and I be together? Let's find out. Salma. Salma, let's find out. I want to tell you that P is seeing you, or there's something going along with someone where we have the Empress, okay, which to me can be Taurus. I also lean toward Libra with this card, and Virgo. And then we also have the Ace of Swords, letting me know that there is a possibility that you guys will be together. But I feel like your connection is going to begin as a mental connection. So you guys are going to be able to talk well. Talking and connecting with this person. You're a Libra, okay. Talking with this person is going to be a better option for you. The best way to go about this person is to, like, you can inspire this person to move forward, okay? I don't see a huge chance of you guys being together, at least not long term, but there's definitely something new and creative coming up between the two of you. It's being with the air, you being a air sign as well. You can connect with him intellectually, and don't feel. There might have been something going on with you where you were feeling kind of like sorry for yourself in a way. Maybe you think, you've been lonely, and that you shouldn't be alone, or, you haven't heard from him. And I feel like you're coming out from that and not really feeling so left out or left alone or feeling sorry for yourself. And that's a good thing. Okay. Focus on the connection that you do have. Focus on the intellectual connection, but I don't want you to focus on this person 100%, because I'm getting about a 33% that you guys are going to be together. Okay. So keep that in mind. If you do have a physical connection with this person, you need to use protection, unless you do want to get pregnant. Okay. Because there is a lot of, fertility going on between the two of you as well. So I really hope that's all. Hey to the new folks. Hi, Certified Banana. That's a hysterical name. I love it. That's great. So everybody, throw out your numbers. If you haven't picked a number yet, throw it out. It's a number between 1 and 20. Pick any number you want. Just stick with that number. So it's time to go ahead. You can type your number again as I pull cards. Okay, as I pull cards. All right. Selma, that is the reading that I have for you. If you would like to get more information, just email me and we can get into it a little bit deeper. So for these live readings, I just kind of do a 3 to 5 minute reading. And anything further than that, we need to go into a personal reading. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm sorry I didn't have a clear answer, but if you want a specifically clear answer, it's less likely that you will be together than that you will. Okay. They want you to continue to stay positive and look at your blessings with regards to this connection, and to watch out for fertility. There's a lot of fertility, okay, involved. All right. New number. 17. Do we have a 17? Allie, a cross watcher. I can answer this while we wait. Let me know, y'all. Let me know if y'all have seen a 17. Cross watcher is if you have a question regarding a water sign. Like if you have a question about someone that is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, then you will qualify for this free reading, okay? Oh, you got kicked out from chat. Well, you changed your name, Jax. Add moderator. There you go. Thanks. Okay, there's no 17. Thank you. How about a 12? I'm just pulling from the top of my deck. How about a 12? I feel like I saw a 12. Do we have a 12? Tribs 99. Tribs 99, are you still here? Tribs 99. It's your turn. Go ahead and ask me your question. Just one question, please. Okay, 17, I'll put back. 4, I'll put back. Okay. Ask your question. Just make it one question and make sure you're ready for the answer, because I don't know, I'm feeling like it's just going to be one of those nights where it's just going to be the truth. All the truth, nothing but the truth. What is it? What is it that you have to say? I'm swearing it, okay? It's the truth that I'm getting. Will I ever be healed from my situation? You are a beautiful Cancer, by the way. All right, Cancer. All right, Tribs. Will Tribs ever get healed? See, I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to be heavy. We're going to get out the fairies for you, Tribs. We're going to find out if Tribs is going to be healed and what that's going to take. I'm going to ask for general messages regarding healing for Tribs. What spirit? Okay, I got the grass is greener on the other side, which is such a cliche, but I just heard that. Maybe it means you're better off. You're better off. Now, it doesn't mean what you went through wasn't terrible, but maybe you're better off for it, right? I mean, I've been through some really heavy trauma, and that's kind of part of the reason that I do what I do. So you never know, right? So let's see what's happening for Tribs. Will she ever heal from this situation? What messages do we have? The Emperor. Also a Aries card, Divine Masculine. What else do we have? The Lover's card. Wow, Gemini. So we're getting some major arcana here for you. Who blocked you as Rainbow Hunter? Oh my gosh. Okay. And we have the Prince of Winter. There's a clash between what you love and what your mind knows is right, okay? So you may be constantly forced with having to make decisions, and your heart's telling you one thing, but your mind is telling you another, and the cards are telling me that your mind is right, okay? So that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your heart, or leading your life with your heart, or loving and living in your heart. But when we get really emotional sometimes, I don't want to say not to trust your feelings, but maybe it's more of a good time for you to trust your logical mind and your logical sense, okay? If you have a father figure or an older gentleman or someone that you can turn to right now, there's also that advice, as well as an Aries could be very helpful in your life, okay? We also have a lot of air in this reading. And in the near future, you're going to have some sudden changes. And some new messages are going to come in. And I feel like they're going to be like, they're going to be aha moments, okay? And it's going to be detached from your feelings, okay? So something that I learned recently is to, am I buffering again? Oh. To manifest something in your life, you take a thought and then you add an emotion to that thought, and then it becomes real, okay? They want you to attempt to take your emotion out of a situation. I can't really think of a better way to do that other than meditating, or maybe listening to some type of white noise while you're sleeping, okay, to help calm down maybe your heart chakra and get it back into alignment, okay? And I think that's going to be your message, and I hope you heard it, because I'm buffering again. Wow. Again. Why? You heard it all. Excellent, excellent. All right, Tribs, that's going to be your reading. Yes, you are going to be healed. I'll send my love to you. Some new messages that come in to you are going to be good. All right. You will heal. And, you know, it might even happen during Aries season, which is coming up more in March, late March, early April. Okay. Yes. I repaired some technical difficulties. Hello. IT is not my strong point. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pick another reading. Thank you so much. I feel so much energy in my heart every day, and I don't know why. Yeah. Energy in your heart. That's interesting. Maybe meditate and try to move that energy up into your brain, because your brain and your decisive action based on logic, okay, is going to help you through your healing process. Okay. Always trust your heart. I mean, everyone says, you know, listen to your heart, whatever, da, 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 da. But I don't believe that's true. Sometimes our emotions are out of whack. And until you get your heart, until you get your emotions back in check, listen to your rational brain. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Next, gotta shuffle that out. We're going to pull, next number is, all right, guys, what is it? 8. We got a number 8. So yeah, that's for Allie. Allie, it's your turn. You're up. Go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead and ask your question. So glad you're here. Allie. Allie's in the house. Hey, if you're not a water sign and you're here, or you can get a reading for a water sign, like if you're cross watching for a water sign, hang out in the chat and kind of be with us and send love and support to everybody. That these readings are specifically for water signs. Okay, awesome. What is the outcome between Riley and I? He is a Scorpio. You're very welcome. What is the outcome? We're going to look into the near future for wrong day. For Allie and Riley. Oh, well, thank you, much love. Thank you. We'll get to everybody's signs. I'm going to do this on weeknights, okay? Because I don't have as much time on weeknights or energy. So that's why I'm limiting. Okay? Hopefully some of you new folks will stick around and get your reading. Check the description box. Talk to the moderators. You can get a reading if you stick around, all right? Allie, this is for Allie. What is the outcome between Riley and Allie? If you've been in a long, Allie, if you've been in a long, whoa. I don't know if you've been alone for a while or independent for a while or sort of on your own. I feel like that's going to come to an end. There's definitely going to be new creative things happening in your relationship. I'm also seeing sex, okay? Just going to come out right out there and say it. I'm seeing sex. With this card, I'm also going to advise that there could be a lot of fertility going on between the two of you. So keep that in mind. Now we have the 7 of Cups as well. So I feel like you guys are going to come together in a creative way moving forward. If you've been alone, that time is over, okay? You're moving into a new direction. And with regards to this person, just watch out for unplanned pregnancy. And then we have the 7 of Cups. So I'm going to clarify, what is this confusion about moving forward? So I do feel like there's going to be a little bit more moving forward. There's going to be some confusion with you guys. You may get distracted by other things in life. But you know, I feel like this relationship is okay for it to take a little time for it to develop and unwind through all the confusion you guys seem to have between the two of you, okay? And why do we have the 7 of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse? So watch out for, this person may be a little bit more overly sensitive than you are, okay? Riley is a little bit oversensitive. So they want you to be careful with your words, because definitely are you an air sign? I don't know if you're an air sign, but if you need to be careful with your words with this person, because it causes him too much confusion, okay? And that puts him in a state of sensitivity where, you know, he's gonna shut down to protect himself in a way, okay? So that's going to be very, very important. I don't want you to not like have fun and talk to this person, but watch your words, okay? Watch your words, because they're going to impact him stronger than they might anyone else that you're dealing with, right? And that's going to be your reading, Allie. That's going to be your reading. Yes, he doesn't show his emotions, whereas I'm right out with it. Maybe I'm coming on too strong. You are an air. Okay, well, there you go. So I don't know that you're coming on too strong, but you need to come in sensitively, okay? Even though you're dealing with somebody, this guy, you need to, I heard grounding earth, you know, just make it simple. Make it simple. And don't be too sarcastic, because I don't know if he's taking it that way, especially when you're dealing with text or email. Okay? All right. Big deal. Big deal there. That happens all the time. All right, guys, let's move on. Thank you, Allie, for letting me do your reading. It was definitely a blessing. Thank you for being a part of Moonlit. Okay. Next number. We'll see who's up. We'll see who's up. Throw your love and light to you, sweetheart. And I do feel it. Thank you. Throw your number out there and do not change it. Okay, I'm moving quick on these. Do we have a number? Guys, do we have a number 9? We have a number 9. I do not see a 9. Let's move on. Do we have a number? What is this? 11? Do we have an 11? I feel like we do. I think we had 11 early on. Let's see. Bonita. I don't know if Bonita's still here, but if Bonita, if you're still here, it's your turn. Bonita. So how are you guys doing? Talk to me while we're waiting on Bonita. I'm going to give her a few minutes. She may have left, though. It would be so much easier if I could just look and see who's in here. Oh my gosh, you're feeling sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. Ooh. Better not be that flu. I sent one of my employees home today because she had the flu. Ugh. Guys, I don't think Bonita's here. She was here way early on. Ooh, honey, please be careful. Take good care of yourself. Drink some, oh, you had a mixed day. Glad it's almost over. Hi, C. Heron. Thank you for joining us. A mixed day. That makes me want a mixed drink. I was thinking about a glass of wine. Jax, drink some warm water with baking soda in it, okay? I know it's hard to get down, but if you can do it, I don't know. I think that will help you. All right. Pulling another number. Okay, let's pull another number, and we have number, what do we have? 20. Do we have a 20? Do we have a 20? I don't think we do. All right, I'm going to just move quickly. Do we have a number 7? Or did I already do number 7? Do we have a new number 7? We have a 20. We have a 7. And nope. Do we have a 1? Do we have a number 1? I bet you are irritable. No one. Okay. Do we have a number 5? No 5. Do we have a number 6? No 6. This is ridiculous. We should do 1 and 10, but I don't want to change things. Do we have a 15? We have a 15. 15, 6, 5, 1, or 7. Nope. Do we have an 18? I feel like we do. Maybe we do. We did. I don't know. Well, number 10. We do have a number 10. Who is the lucky number 10? I remember seeing it earlier. Tabitha. It's about time I did a reading for you, dear. Tabitha, you're up. Give me your question. I can't wait to do your reading. I am going to, in the meantime, smoke a cigarette just to irritate Jax. Or you can live vicariously through me. All right? I'll do Tabitha's reading first. General love for Tabitha. Let's do. Okay, well, these cards. No, we're gonna go to Old Faithful. We're gonna go to Old Faithful, get a clear reading for Tabitha. General love for Tabitha. Tabitha. I love your name, by the way. I've had a couple of friends named Tabitha in my life. Both of them are not in my life anymore for whatever reason. I pissed them off. Tabitha. But not you. All right, let's shuffle out the bad. All right, we're going to shuffle for Tabitha. General love for Tabitha, please. What messages do we have for Tabitha, Spirit? What messages do we have for Tabitha? Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like some ugly words have been spoken. There could have also been a message that didn't sit right with you, that didn't feel right. If this isn't resonating with you, it could be happening in the future. I also feel like someone in this connection that I'm thinking of doesn't feel like they're getting the recognition they deserve. That means probably, let me figure out who is that. Who is feeling like that? I think it's you. I think it's you, Tabitha. I think that you feel like you're not getting the recognition that you deserve for what you've done, or what you've put into this relationship. You feel like a wallflower, like you're just blending into the wall, and you don't deserve to feel that way. I don't know what that's about. It's not really right. It doesn't feel right. It feels like you should be standing out. You've done the work to stand out, but for some reason at this time, you're not really standing out, making a lot of impact, okay? Which is fine. It's just probably where you are just right now, and you could be deep into your feelings. I do have the Queen of Cups here again in the upright. You could just be dealing with some emotional things that is sort of why, because you're dealing with things underneath, like a moon, and like under, like subconscious things. That could be why maybe you're not attracting a lot of attention to yourself or getting the recognition that you deserve because of just this process that you're going through that could be subconscious. So don't worry about it because it's temporary. All right. And then the last message, what's the last card we have for Tabitha? Okay, well, we got, nope, that's too many. Last card for Tabitha. And we have the 5 of the Cups. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, you know, you're going to feel like you've lost more than you've gained in a situation. Okay, you're going to feel like you've lost more than you've gained. I'm a little concerned about depression for you, so watch out for that. If you start feeling depression, do the things that you need to do to keep yourself from going so deep into a depression that you can't really get out of it. Okay, so unfortunately, it wasn't the most positive reading, but it's kind of like a brief synopsis of what's happening, okay? So don't stress this too much, okay? Because it will pass. Watch out for depression, honey. They definitely want you to watch out, whatever those signs are for you. You don't have to be depressed to get depression. Everybody gets depression. So that could basically be, I think I can fix that, Jax. After the video, I'll check into it. Basically, Tabitha, if you start feeling a little bit of emptiness or a certain type of way, do what you need to do to pull yourself out of it as soon as possible. Okay. All right. Don't let me scare you. I'm not scaring you. It's just a heads up. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let's keep going. For you guys that are new, check out the description box or talk to the moderators about how to get your reading. There's not that many people in here, so I feel like I can get to all of them. Right now, we're picking a number between 1 and 20, so please pick your number and type it now. If you've already picked a number and type it again. Don't change the number. If you have the same number as someone else, don't worry about it. You can figure that out. Oh, are you leaving, much love? All right, well, have a great night, and thank you for being here, even though you're not a water sign. I love your energy. Just keep coming when you can. All right. Okay. You're so welcome, Tabitha. All right. So the next number we have is, I'm just picking on the top of the deck. We have a 2. We have a 2. We have a 2. So I think that's going to be Lee. Lee, did I do your reading? I didn't do your reading. I didn't do your reading earlier, did I? Or am I just losing my mind now? I'm losing my mind. Okay. That's okay, because you don't need a mind to do this. You need an empty mind to do this. My recent discoveries. Lee, go ahead and write your question. Pick one question, just whatever question you want answered. Be sure you can handle it. Will your Virgo and you get back together after your quote unquote break? Okay, quote unquote break. Will Lee and the Virgo get back together after the break? Oh. All right. What do we have for Lee, please? I do see that this is all Earth. This whole reading is Earth, okay? I don't know if you're an Earth sign or not. This is really for water signs, but I am seeing there does need to be a break. The break is not bad. The break is real because you need to literally disconnect from this person and put the time and energy into yourself and your own growth, possibly financially, your career, boring things that, you know, focusing on boring things, because that's what I heard, boring things that might seem boring to you. Honestly, it's straight up like go your own way and do your own thing. I do see an opportunity of you guys getting back together, but it is slim. All right. So I'm sorry I have to share that information. I know that might be hard to hear. I'm getting, 30 to 40% chance that you guys will get back together. So it's not completely out of the picture, but it's more likely that you will not. But they also want you to know, and it's coming through very, very clearly, okay, that they want you to go your own way. Maybe cut those ties that you have that are, even though you're not physically with them and you might be thinking about them, but you need to cut some of those soul ties. It's almost like, and I know this sounds weird, but if I feel like I'm tied to someone, I'll like clap really loud next to my ear. I'll go, and I'll literally try to cut it, okay? Because you don't need to be obsessive. They really want you to do your own thing and focus on your own life. That's going to be the best way for you to move forward in this whole situation, regardless, okay, whether y'all get back together or not. But you definitely are, you need to you need to evaluate your daily life and where you're putting all of your energy, okay? If you're still talking in person, maybe that's definitely going to influence your ability to really cut yourself. See, here's the thing, is you're going to have to cut yourself completely off in order to come back to this person to fix what is broken. Because by the time you actually do that and you detach yourself emotionally from them, you may not even want to go back to this person. Okay? And I see a new opportunity regarding finances coming toward you. So I would continue to slowly limit as much as this probably is not what you want to do or what you want to hear, you might want to slowly limit your contact with him, slower and slower and less, okay? That can also draw somebody in. It might be the thing that draws him back in, okay? I think that's going to be your reading, Lee, and I wish you the best of luck in love. And thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. When I see soul ties, I'm seeing soul ties that need to be cut. Which means in a very sort of underneath way, in a way that you're not aware of, you guys may have exchanged little pieces of your soul. Okay. And that can happen. That happens with any and every sexual relationship. If you have had sex with somebody, you've created a soul tie, okay? So they want you to cut some of that out. I hope that helps you, all right? Calm down. He's just picking up the trash, Chloe. Sorry about Chloe, guys. Sorry about the cigarettes. I just did that to piss off Jax a little bit. Sorry. Not sorry. Hey! Shh. All right, next, do we have a 4? Do we have a 4 in the house? Do we have a 4? Well, you're young, 16, 17. You're young, bless your heart. Well, maybe they want you to focus on the boring things. General love for Kiki. You got it. You got it, Kiki. We're going to go with the sexy time cards. Sexy time cards. And Lee, if you haven't had sex with this person, and you don't have to share that with us, that's very personal, and I understand that. There still needs to be some kind of, you still need to there's some independence that needs to occur. I want you to think of yourself as becoming a little bit more independent in the next few days. I heard few days. All right. All right. General love reading for Kiki. What is up with Kiki and love? This is for Kiki. Okay. All right. All right, they wanted me to pull from the bottom. I've got Moon in the upright, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Distant in reverse. So I do feel like there's something going on in your subconscious. Ooh, it's going to be heavy, Kiki. It's going to be heavy, okay? There's something deep going on in your shadow side. And this is affecting your love life, okay? This could actually point to past trauma, early childhood trauma. Anyway, moving forward, I feel like you are attracting a lot of attention, but possibly the wrong attention, Kiki. Like I find that you seem very attractive to other people, but I don't know that they're after you for. I don't know if they're interested in you for the right reasons. Okay, I don't know if it's more of a shallow attraction. If there's someone in your life or that's flirting with you, I would be a little bit concerned that it's somewhat shallow. However, it's not a bad idea to think about your love life in an untraditional way. Understand that moving forward in love, the way things were or the way things other people think things should be, okay, is not necessarily going to be the case with you. You're not your average person in love. And trust me, I know exactly how that feels, and that's not a bad thing, okay? It's just your path in life right now is not to do the, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby in the baby carriage, that whole thing. I don't see that for you. I see a more untraditional approach to love, okay? Experimental. Try experimenting with different things when it comes to love, sex, and attraction. But just be aware. Just be aware that there's this Cancer. I've got Cancer. I've got Leo. I have Capricorn in this reading. But just be aware, okay? Don't, like, the people that are approaching you right now or within the next couple of days, they just might want to get some, and then they might disappear. And you're not up for that, and I don't think that's what you want. So it's time to take an untraditional approach to your own love life and the way that you look at love and what it is you're looking for, okay? And I heard Mercury retrograde. I think the Mercury retrograde is actually going to be not necessarily bad for you, but good for you, because even though messages can kind of get screwed up, I think in your case, over the Mercury retrograde, where the messages are going to be like, it's almost like, oh, I didn't mean to text you that, but actually they did. So there's going to be somebody that's going to try to take back something they said, or pretend like, oh, or if you hear that, oh, I was just joking. That's not a joke. Okay. So be aware of that. Okay. Protect yourself. You're special. You're beautiful. You're a wonderful person. And I don't want to see you getting dragged through the mud. Okay. I think things are going to change for you. Your outlook's going to change for you in the next 6 weeks or so. Okay. Kiki, I really hope that helps. All right, darling. I love you. And thank you for sharing your life with us, even though it was kind of heavy. It was kind of heavy, but it happens, and that's okay. That's okay. I said something in my reading on Sunday, and it just like rang true. Like, I don't think of this as a game, you guys. I may come off very unattached or unemotional, but that's because I am detached. That's the way only I can do readings. But I am very personally attached and want the best for everyone that I read for. So, seeing what I saw, I just want you to know that you're loved and you're lovable, okay? All right, Kiki, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your life with us and allowing me to do your reading. Okay. Honor and a blessing for me. We're going to move on and do the next reading. Let's see. Did I already do number 4? Oh, yeah, I did number 4. So now we're on 19. Do we have a 19? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that message I'm talking about, I don't think it's happened yet, but when it does happen, you'll be like, I know what she's talking about. Do I have a 19 or do I have a 2? Breaking it down to 1 plus 9. No. Do I have a 1? No. Do I have a 10? Hello, Rachel. Do I have a 10? I think I already did 10. Wow, there's only 7 folks in here. If you guys could drop a like, I'd really appreciate it. And maybe it's a good time to type your number again. Just be sure to stick with the same number. That's important, okay? Do we have a 16? Yeah, some of you new folks, I don't see your number. I've already read 4, I've read 2, I've read 10. Okay, so I need all the new folks in here to type their number. We have an 11, 15. Ricky Rooks, if you would like a reading, just type a number between 1 and 20. Pick the same number and just pick one and stick with it, okay? Any number between 1 and 20. Right now I have a 15, I have an 11. I don't know who else is here, and I have a 4. Dawn, you can go ahead and pick a number. There's not that many in here, so most likely you're going to get a read. Okay, so we've got 14. All right, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to shuffle, and then we'll start pulling from the top. Shuffle, and we'll pull from the top. So if you're in here and your number is not 15, 11, 4, or 14, please retype it. Please retype it. All right, I'm picking from the top, and we have number, we have a number 12. Do we have a number 12? We do not, and we do not have a 3, do we? We do not have a 3. Okay. Do we have a number, what's that? 10? I don't think we have a 10. Do we have a number 2? No 2. Do we have a number 14? 14. Yes, Dawn, it looks like you just came in here and got your reading right off the bat. All right, Dawn, go ahead and ask your question, all right? Just ask your question. Just pick one question. If you don't have one specific question, you can just ask for a general reading, general love, general finances, whatever. But you're meant to get your reading tonight because it only took you like 2 seconds to get your lottery pulled. So just type in your question. General love for Dawn. Fantastic. All right, let's see what we got, John. Let's see what we got, Dawn, for you. General love for Dawn. Ooh, I don't know why, but there's so much energy in these cards right now. They're like vibing or something. Okay. All right, we've got 9 of Swords in the upright. Feels like you've got a lot of anxiety about someone or some situation. 4 of Cups in reverse. And the Princess of Cups, Page of Cups. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of anxiety or stress about something or someone. But the truth is that it's mostly in your mind. It's not real. It's not really based in reality. So basically with this 9 of Swords, okay, you can see that, well, I don't know if it shows up very well. Yeah, it's an interesting card. There's a bird, if you can see the bird behind the swords, and there are these arms holding them in, and those are your arms. So what that basically means, Dawn, is that you're stressed and you have a lot of anxiety about something that's not real. That's not real. So let's put that with the 4 of Cups here in reverse. Let me clarify that. We're going to clarify that. Because you didn't get what you thought you wanted. What you thought you wanted, you didn't get. You had wished for something and it didn't work out. You truly wanted something and it did not work out. But moving forward, I see a very, very nice, nice is not the word. I see a new person coming in, or maybe this is you with this Page of Cups that we have here. I don't know if you are a water sign, but this is about romance, and it's the type of romance that's sincere and loving. Okay, and it's not based on, I want to get something from you, I want to use you. That moving forward into the near future, don't allow what you're stressing about from the past, don't allow what you wish you could have it did not get, don't allow that moving into the future, because what's happening is you are becoming a truly, like, someone that is, how do I say this? I'm having trouble with my words, sorry. I can feel it, but I can't say it. Hold on. It's almost like you are becoming the kind of partner, okay, that is legitimately sincere and honest. Okay, you're not interested in using people. Okay, you're not interested in looking good, or you know, the next person that you're interested in, or the person that you're interested in, is because you have real, honest to goodness, true, big-hearted feelings toward them. Okay, and small romantic gestures are going to be very good for you. You know, even that Valentine's Day rose, just something small and romantic. It does not have to be big, but ultimately, overall, they want you to stop stressing about the thing that you didn't get. Okay, because you have a truly, like, it's like an innocent and pure, like the first love that you ever had. You remember what that felt like with, like, the first person you loved, right? Back in high school or junior high or whatever it was, I don't know. You know, that feeling of that innocence and that sweetness, that is what you can look forward to in the future. That is the people that you want to gravitate toward. If you feel that way towards them and you feel them reciprocating that back, okay? I really hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, or that resonated with you in some way. And welcome to the group. I'm glad you're here. Please subscribe to the channel to come in for future readings, okay? Because you obviously were meant to hear that message, because it's rare that somebody gets in here and doesn't even have to wait for a second. It's like they were like, we want to talk. We want to talk to Dawn right now. You're going to be all right, okay? You're going to be all right. And I do like your energy. I'd like your energy moving forward in love, okay? It's good and it's clean. All right, good and clean. It's not dirty. It's clean, okay? I like it, all right? All right. Everybody throw out your number if you haven't done that yet. Very beautiful. I thought it was a beautiful reading too, to be honest. And it hasn't always been easy. Like tonight hasn't. I've been having to give out some difficult messages. So hopefully, Dawn, you will get a good night's sleep tonight and stop stressing. All right. So we have an 11, we have a 4, and we have a 15. We have 7 people in the chat. I've got 15, 4. No. Wait a minute. Jenny, you're going back. Okay, you're 15. Okay. 15, 11, and 4. Anybody else in the chat would like a reading? Just throw out a number. If not, we're just going to go with those 3. So next we have 13. Break it down to a 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. So Ricky, that's you. Ricky, it's your turn. It's your turn. Is my boyfriend decisive about the relationship, about wanting a future with us? Is he decisive? Trying to think about how to put that question into action here. Do you feel almost like, you feel like he said he wanted, or do you feel like he's already said that he wanted a relationship, but you don't actually feel that from him? Or has he not said that yet? Just a little clarify a little bit, so I have my question right. Like, did y'all have that let's have a relationship, let's be committed talk yet or not? You're a Pisces, he's an Aries. You both have birthdays coming up. Is he for sure? Okay, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. That's why I wanted to make sure that I have the question right. Okay. Is he sure about his feelings of committing to Ricky? Is he sure about feeling, is Ricky's boyfriend sure about his feelings of committing to Ricky? And you guys stick around because I'm pretty sure I only have 2 more readings left to do, and so I'm going to do them. I'll do the other 2 that are in here that haven't had their reading yet, and then I'll stop doing readings because I've been on for a while. My energy's getting low. All right, Ricky, how does this boyfriend, is he sure? Oh, I just like literally I got this message that he's afraid of you cheating on him. I'm not saying you're a cheater or you've done absolutely anything at all to make him feel that way. Maybe you have an ex that pops up on your phone or something like that. Maybe you have someone trying to flirt with you. I know that you're not reciprocating that, but he has some reservations. Okay, that could be about his own insecurity, but I wanted to bring that up. There is one person that he is concerned about maybe getting you away from him. So let me keep going. He loves you a lot, a lot. This offer of love is real. It's legitimate and it comes from the heart. Okay, but I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah, I think he's sincere. I think he's sincere. I do know that the only reason that he is on the fence, right? The only reason that he doesn't seem like he's all in is because of this fear that someone will take you away from him. That's it. Other than that, he is like legitimately all for you. He's got a lot of love for you. My only concern is that there is, there might be also, just keep in mind that you might need to watch out regarding finances, that maybe he may not have as many, make sure he has as much or as he's actually telling you. I don't think he's hiding anything from you. I just think, you know, everybody kind of wants to puff themselves up sometimes and they want to sound like they might have more than they actually do. So I am getting that. But other than this third party confusion, because I got very clearly, Ricky, that this isn't you, that you don't have no interest in cheating on him, have no desire. It's about him being insecure. And you know, that's one of those things that all you can do is just don't allow, what'd you say? Yes, he doesn't know how to manage. Yes, so you're very loyal, but right. Okay, so he doesn't. And I will tell you that if you're in a situation, Ricky, where you feel like you have to constantly prove to someone that you love them and only them, that you have to constantly prove that you are faithful, then you might be looking at a toxic situation. So be careful, because I don't feel that off of you. I feel very like none of that from you at all. So it doesn't come from you. It comes from his insecurity, something that happened to him in the past. Maybe this ex that's popping up or coming back around. I think the only thing that you can really do is make sure that this ex, do whatever you can to keep this person from interfering. Okay. But don't spend too much time trying to prove to this guy that you love him, because that can turn into a very toxic thing. So just keep keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think he's got a lot of love for you, and I think he is sincere. I think he is sincere. Okay? That was a lot of information right off the bat, but that's what I got. The cards are somewhat clear, right? Your ex is evil. So do something, Ricky. Like, even if you don't have contact with this guy, he's completely blocked. If he's still entering your energy somehow, because he's evil, if he's really evil, then you may need to counteract with some protective spells. Protect your relationship, you and your lover. Protect the two of you. Look up some protection spells, okay? I only say that because that protection magic is not harmful to anyone. All it does is protect you, okay? And I think it would be in your interest to protect this relationship, okay? Especially from evil, all right? Ooh, I don't like evil, and I've dealt with it too. All right, I've dealt with it too. I've been under a love spell before. I know all about it. You had to delete all your social media, yeah. I think you need to take it one step further and do something spiritual to protect yourself, okay? Spiritual. Get spiritual. I've been there, I've done that. I've been there and done that. Now, are you deleting all your social media because the new guy is so freaked out about everything that's on there, or did you delete it to get away from the ex? Because if you're having if you're having to delete your social media because the new boyfriend is insecure, that's a huge red flag. Okay? Just be aware of that. No, that's, yeah, so because this ex is probably toxic and has I think that he's sick, just Google protective spells. It might be magic, but there's nothing scary or dark about protecting yourself. Nothing. Light some candles, say a prayer, whatever works for you, whatever feels right, okay? Whatever religion you're into, ask for protection, okay? So who's left? Do we have anybody left? I feel like we have Jenny didn't get her reading. C. Heron didn't get their reading. If you guys are still here, I'll take your reading. If they're not, Elizabeth, I'll go ahead and take yours, okay? So do I have Jenny or do I have C. Heron? C. Heron. You broke your ankle in July. Oh my. I'm sorry, honey. It's so nice to be rescued. I love that feeling, right? Hi, Cheryl. So listen, we're down to the last couple of readings. So I'm calling out to these people in order. If they are here, I'll do your reading, okay? No more pulling cards. There's not enough people in here. So I'm looking for C. Heron. Go ahead and ask your question. General love for C. Heron. General love for C. Heron. I'm just going to keep using Sexy Time deck because it is talking to me tonight. I don't know why I call it Sexy Time. Probably just because it has naked people on it, so I can hardly ever show it on YouTube, but they're really cool cards. Cosmic Tribe Tarot. All right. C. Heron. I'm taking 2 more questions. So after C. Heron, it's going to be Jenny. If Jenny's not here, then I can do Elizabeth. So Cheryl, we're probably, because I'm running out of time. Cheryl, please come in, subscribe and make sure to come in on the next on the next reading, and we'll probably get you, but you're coming in right at the very end. I'm just about to wrap up, okay? So we're going to do a general love reading for Sea Heron. Are you single? Are you, I don't normally ask this, but I need to know, if you're single or you're currently in a relationship. You're single. All right. Okay. What messages do we have to see with regards to love? They wanted me to pull a block card. Interesting. Current situation. Ooh, the devil. All right. They're saying that maybe you've been in somewhat of a codependent situation that could be affecting you now. I don't know if somebody was being codependent on you, or you guys got together. Oh, thanks, Jax. Yeah, if you guys want to click on that link, you can join my Facebook group. Okay, you'll get a lot more heads up about the readings. So we currently have the devil for your current situation. Your current block is the Empress in reverse. So we'll talk about that. And moving forward, we have the Five of Wands. I feel like you're keeping yourself in some sort of prison, and you're unable to move forward in your love life in a creative way. Okay. I feel like there's a part of you that is afraid that you're going to lose some part of yourself, or that somebody will, if you fall for someone new, or if you are in the process of falling for someone new, I feel like you're afraid to create something new because you don't want to be bound to anybody. It's not so much that you're like really wanting freedom. That's not it. It's that you just don't want to have to answer to anybody, right? But it doesn't, like, moving forward, the next relationship you have, hopefully it's not one where you feel like you have to answer to someone, right? Or you have to let them know where you are all the time, or you have to, explain anything moving forward. Because I think the type of person that would be most beneficial for you moving forward is somebody that is not going to fence you in, a very freedom-loving person. Those are people like Sagittarians, like Geminis, Pisces, Aquarius, definitely Aquarius. Just some ideas to throw out there as far as I want someone for you that recognizes who you are, that sparks you to be creative in love instead of like repeating the same old patterns. And so that moving forward, you don't feel like this, that the rose has thorns. Okay. If somebody gives you a rose for Valentine's, it needs to be dethorned. Okay. I don't mean that literally. I'm just saying you don't need thorns. Okay. Moving forward in your love life. So if you are in a current situation where you're thinking about someone and it feels like, kind of feels like you're just with them to be with them or to have someone to talk to, reevaluate that. I'm not saying that person is bad for you. I feel like maybe you might need to change your approach, or possibly look at recent relationships that you may have gotten out of that made you feel chained down, or some type of bondage, like some type of, it's almost like they had you on a string without the string, right? Like psychologically. And that's just not who you are. I think you're a very independent person. You don't want to be alone, but you've got to find somebody that understands your independence and trusts your independence, and, celebrates you for that moving forward. I don't think it's a super, super great time to focus on love. Just give it a couple of weeks, and maybe reevaluate. because I don't want to see you ending up like that. Okay, I don't want to see this happening to you again, is what they're telling me. You don't have to go through this again. You don't have to be bound to anyone for anything. Okay? All right, I've got room for one more reading. Yep. Thank you, C. Actually, I felt like, interestingly, I felt like a bond with you because that's a lot how I feel in my single life. You know what I mean? I feel very connected to that reading, although it was your reading, Heron. Okay, so lots of love, and don't worry about that. Screw Valentine's Day. It isn't that time. Okay, just do something else. Drink some wine with some girlfriends. Don't worry about it. Perfect reading. Well, I love that. Jenny is Jenny here? Yep, guys. Valentine's is just another day. Is Jenny here? Jenny was here for a little while. I haven't seen her in a little bit. She said she was 15. I haven't seen her post for about 20 minutes. I've probably been doing long readings. I feel like I'm doing very long readings tonight, but whatever it is, what it is. The messages come through, need to come through. All right, if Jenny's not here, Elizabeth, go ahead with your question. And it's good to see you, Elizabeth. Hey guys, hit that like button if you're in here. I would appreciate it. If you can type your question, you can hit the like, but you gotta hit the X to get out of the chat. Hit the like. It's so easy. Go. Elizabeth, it's you. Last reading of the night for Elizabeth. What is your question, my dear? I remember it. You wrote it earlier. You wanted to know if you should go back with your ex because he rescued you when you broke your ankle, right? That was me remembering your question, not being that accurate. Okay, so my ex-husband has been around. Should he and I start anew? All right, Spirit. Elizabeth needs messages and advice regarding herself and the ex, if it's a good time to start things over. And that's when you know. X for a reason, however, Jax. People's journeys are all over the place, so you just never know. Most of the time, that is the truth, but no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Jax. Because for the most part, that's true, but not always, okay? All right, what are the messages? What are the messages for Elizabeth? All right, one more shuffle. I've shuffled the heck out of these cards for you, Elizabeth. Okay, let me see. Got the World card, the Nine of Cups, Wish Fulfillment, and the Death card. Yeah, maybe I said that to Jax for a reason, because I do feel like it's worth a shot. The reason I feel that way is because of the Death card. It is so, don't feel sorry. No, it's okay, honey. This break had me down for over 2. The only reason is because I got the fantastic Death card, and I love the Death card for your question because death is all about transformation. So Can a relationship, can the way you connect to somebody actually transform? I believe it can, but it's rare, right? But it's rare. So I heard them say reserve, reserve, hold something back. Rather than giving it your all, they want you to hold something back, but just open your mind to the fact that this may be a transformative experience moving forward for you and him. They still want you to hold something back. They want you to not jump in with 2 feet. Also because it's comfortable. Also because it's like, okay, it can be very comfortable to go back with your ex, because you don't have to see, you don't have to go through all the stuff you got to go through when you're with somebody. No, you don't have to go through the dating, the getting to know you, the awkward, the, oh my God, now I'm going to see them first time naked. Yeah. Okay. He wants to move. Yeah. I think you're right in not being ready and letting him move in. But I also don't think this is a total no. I don't think it's a total no, but you need to hold something back, continue to hold something back. Understand that, yes, you are comfortable with this, but I do see this as more positive than one would think. Okay. I'm going to clarify the World card. See, I'm getting tired now. I'm going to clarify the World card. Did he have to, okay, there might have been something where you felt like a stepping stone, like you supported him and you were sort of a stepping stone in him, either growing in his career or in his life. It's like almost like he stepped on you in order to get ahead in life, okay? I am getting some feelings of that. There is wish fulfillment between the two of you. You both want this, but we're not at the 10 of Cups, we're at the 9. So we're still not quite there yet. But the Death is certainly very telling. Very telling. Either it's going to end or it's going to completely transform. Oh, yeah, because there was a point in time when you were like, I'm done. I am so done. And it was because he did use you. Yes, because he did use you. And you were so done. You were so done. This is the World card, clarified by the 10 of Swords. The so done card. Done plus I can't be more done. Okay. How many swords could you fit? More swords could you fit in this person's back? There is a wish. You guys do still have a vision of your life together. You still have the dream. You still have the, I guess he moved out of your house. Now he wants to move back in. There's still the dream of a future, but literally it has to completely transform and be something different than it was before. This is also the Scorpio card. I don't know if you're a Scorpio or not. This is for water signs. I don't know if you're aware of that. This is my Scorpio card. This is deep in transformation. So at the end of the day, don't forget what happened to you. Also, don't lose sight you are a Scorpio. Okay, then this is about you. You're the one that has to transform. You're the one that needs to transform and change what it is you dream of moving forward. And also don't continue to expect things from this person. This person has already showed you they cannot meet those expectations. Although there is a whole transformative idea over this. I know this is vague. I'm all over the place, but because there's a lot of information here. But basically, yes, you are. There is a chance that it can work out. But you have to change everything about the relationship, how you approach it, how you guys relate to each other, how you guys move forward. It has to be different from the way things were. There's no sliding backwards. Okay. And I think you're right into making him. Apparently he wants to move back in with you. You're not quite ready for that yet, because that's what your gut's telling you. Continue, like when that time is right, maybe, yeah, I'm not saying don't move in with him, but you've got to take it real slow, real slow. I don't know that it's better for you to move on, because I don't feel like you're ready to move on, because I feel like this still needs to die, and it's not dead yet. So by death, that means either the relationship is over When I was saying done, I was talking about whatever it was he did that made you feel like he used you. That's not the entirety of your relationship. That's only a part of it, okay? So when I'm looking at the death card, I'm looking at either moving forward, it's going to be completely over, or the entire relationship is going to be completely transformed. And I would give that a shot first before completely closing the door, okay? But it sounds like you're in control of the situation. It sounds like you're the kind of the one with the upper hand right now. So, you know, don't let him pressure you into anything. But I think you're going to be okay. I don't think that it's time to shut the door just yet, though, because it will all become clear to you very soon, whether it's going to transform like butterflies, like you guys are going to move, like your whole relationship is going to be renewed like butterflies. And that does happen. I do believe in that, because this is also the end of a cycle. This cycle, this using where he was using you, this cycle has ended. Okay. We still have the 9 of Cups, but we don't have the 10, because things need to change. Things need to change drastically. Okay. So that was a vague answer, but it was the answer that I got. Okay. Some people just want a yes, no. I'm just not a very good yes, no person. Okay. I was ghosted by someone else in March, and that person still haunts me. Well, because they ghosted you. People that ghost you haunt you. Okay. Don't allow that. Like, easier said than done. Easier said than done. Trust me. But if you are blocked or neglected or abandoned by someone, of course it's going to haunt you. It's going to haunt you. That's what ghosting is. So banish that ghost right out of your house, in your mind, in your life. Banish it. Because that's not going to get you anywhere, right? All right, guys, I could read all night, but I'm getting really tired. It makes it hard for you to move. I know. I understand what you're saying. I truly, truly do. I do. Remember that old saying, you know, sometimes we want what we have not got. That doesn't mean what we have not got is better than what we do have. All right. All right, guys. Well, I love you, Jax. Thanks for helping out moderating tonight. I really appreciate it. I will find out what happened to the, I might have accidentally, because I was messing around with my computer, I might have accidentally banned you. I didn't mean to ban you. I don't think I did, but I think I can check that. I'll check that. Either way, at least you got your new YouTube name up, with your name up. So maybe it was meant to be. Thank you for telling everybody to know their worth. Okay. Literally, there is exactly 7 people. There's been exactly 7 people in this chat all night. Either that or my YouTube is tripping, because it's been saying 7 for like however long I've been online now. I don't even know how long that's been. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for watching. Please join my Facebook group if you haven't done so. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like, all that stuff. You know the drill. You know the drill. Every little thing you guys do helps me. So thank you so much for that. And I'm going to end stream and have a glass of wine and go to bed. Good night. Bye, guys. Oh, not really. Yes, I'm sure. And